Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there are a campaign going on in Malava ahead of the by-election that will be happening. And we know very well that UDA party has a candidate, the former minority leader in the County Assembly of Kakamega, David Ndakwa. That is the UDA candidate. Then, on the other hand, we have the United Opposition, but they have several candidates. DAPK party has come with a candidate who is strong, who has been tested, and in the previous election he came number 2 with only a difference of 3,000 votes from number 1. That is Seth Panako. Then Malala came with a DCP candidate. That is where our focus in this discussion is. Honorable Busiega. Honorable Busiega is vying on DCP, and all of them are here. What has surprised me is how the Cleo Malala family is taking part in these campaigns. And my imagination is on Cleophas Malala's mother. She's interested in becoming the next woman rep of Kakamega because the woman rep want to focus on other things. So, we have seen Mama Jacqueline Okanya going to Malava to campaign, support, and stand with David Ndakwa, who happens to be a UDA candidate. But her own son is supporting a candidate by the name Busiega. I asked so many questions, but first of all, listen to her.
Atifu, ikiongozwa na madhabahu ya Salvation Army. Mimi natoka Mumias West Constituency. Nimekuja hapa kusaidia minority leader wangu. Last assembly tulifanya kazi na yeye, na aliponiambia kuna harambee akasema usikae Mumias, kuja mnisaidie. Ningependa kuambia watu wa Malava, mnaenda kupata kiongozi mzuri. Ukipata watu tunatoka Mumias kuja kusupport David Ndakwa, mnaenda kupata kiongozi mzuri sana. Kule assembly alishikanisha watu na ni Kevin atawapatia hiyo testimony. Wakati tulikuwa na vita kule assembly, kama mlijua, mimi nilikuwa ni mtoe asikue minority leader. But huyu jamani muungwana sana. Alitembea na sisi na akili na akatuambia mwache tu Malava iendelee kukua na hii kiti. Kwa hivyo sisi kama Mumias tulifanya makosa kusaidia Ndakwa. Ninawaomba watu wa Malava msilalie masikio. Ukienda nje ya serikali utaumia. Nje ya serikali, jinsi Kevin amewaambia, kuko na njaa na kuna matusi. Kevin huyu alikuja assembly kama amekonda. Ndakwa alikuja assembly kama amekonda. Lakini wamekaa kwa serikali ndio hawa wananona. Malava mtakuwa wapumbavu kuenda nje ya serikali. Malava mko na akili ama hamna? Si mtakaa kwa serikali? Nikimalizia ni kwa huyu mheshimiwa Faruk. Yeye ni shemeji yenu. Amewalisha, anawanenepesha. Ninaomba Faruk pia utafute msichana Mumias, ili pia Mumias tukue na mkwasi mwenye aweze kutulea. Kwa sababu Kabras, ukiangalia kwa TV, Faruk tafadhali. Pia Mumias, Machungu, Huisero, kuna wasichana wazuri huko. Jaribu tembea huko. Usikae tu hapa. Sababu abaluya banje. Noni ndo mkwasi nga uno. Onyela kukona inzala kweli. Enyo mlitanga bilinyanga mli obulai. Lakini isaino chichura kulinde ikura ya Ndakwa. Faruk, usitoke hapa tafadhali. Lala hapa, watakutafutia shikoro, watakuongezea mtu, ili ukikuja baridi isikusumbue. Hapa utakuwa tu sawa, ili kura ya Ndakwa tuweze kuipata. Nikimalizia, nikirudi hapa wakati unakuja, na niombe kura ya women rep. Mtakataa kweli? Si mtanipea tu mimi msichana wa Mumias? Na bakolwe njiri nyasi ninatosha. Asante sana Faruk.
Now, imagine if you are a resident of Malava, then Cleophas Malala comes with a candidate and tells you this is the right person to lead you. His mother also comes in with another candidate and tells you that this is the person to support. How do you analyze that situation before you make a decision? I want us to look into that, but before we go in the discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, if there are going to be voters who will cast their ballot in favor of Busiega, I want to believe that I'm very much sorry we don't have reliable electricity as of now. Inakuja ikienda, so sorry for that, but we have to continue with the discussion. I was saying this: if Malala can come and tell you that Busiega is my candidate, please support him. And you've seen what his mother is telling the public. My belief is that whoever will vote for Busiega will not do so because he has been convinced by Malala. Because my belief is that if Malala has anyone to convince to vote for his preferred candidate, then his stepmother, Jacqueline Okanya, should have been the first person for Malala to convince before he leave home to come on the street to campaign for his candidate. But if you can fail to convince your own mother, kwa boma yenu nyumbani, then how do you convince me that you can convince other people na nyumbani umeshindwa? That means from home, Malala already has failed. That is now the perception if you have to analyze this video after the speech from Jacqueline Okanya. Her speech literally means that Malala ambayo kuna watu wanamfuata ameshindwa kuunganisha nyumbani ndiye atoke nje. So a man who has failed back at home, how can he unite Kenya or Kakamega or, to be specific, Malava, if he has failed to unite his own family to speak with one voice? So that tells you that they receive a division from home before they come out. So a man who is divided from home, how do you assure Kenya that you will lead them without this division? You failed from home. The speech from Jacqueline Okanya tells you that Malala has failed right from home. Ndio maana mimi nilisema yule candidate wa Malala, sio kwa sababu Malala ako so much interested in DCP taking over the seat. There can be two things. Number one, just to make sure that Malala is getting money to fund this campaign and have his share as he pushes for his agenda. He might be using this guy just to campaign for himself ahead of the next year election, focusing on what his interest in Kakamega politics is concerned. Not really winning. Pesa na kujiudha kisiasa. And lastly, people believe that Malala might be a mole being used by the government. Because imagine, kwenye kunaumia ni wapi? Pande wa serikali tumeona watu wa ODM wamesema kiti ya Malava ilikuwa watu wa ANC na ANC imeingia UDA, kwa hivyo hao hawana haja ya kuweka mtu pale, wale watu wapige tu siasa zao huko. Despite ODM being a major popular political party in Kakamega, they won most of those seats. ANC ilipata 2, DAPK 1 out of is it 12. So imagine wanapata 3, 9 zote ODM, lakini wamewaachia. But now look at the other side, opposition divided. Sasa who is the winner wakikuwa that divided? You give chance to Honorable David Ndakwa. So the mother might have learned all this and she made a decision. It tells you also that Malala's candidate is weaker than the UDA candidate. That's why the mother had an option of supporting the UDA candidate. So she has two options. Either you are supporting UDA or DCP. So nakwambia yule candidate ambao wako naye Malala ni weak. If he was strong, then her mother had a second thought to support or to keep quiet. And that is Kakamega politics. I don't know your views, but please let us know in the comment section so that we can continue with our discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.